Hi there everyone, and you're very welcome to today's storytelling yoga with Deirdre. My name is Deirdre of Tiasc Holistic Therapies, and I'm based in Dunshaughlin in County Meath. This yoga class is brought to you today with the Cavan and Monaghan Cruinniú 2021 programme, and their aim is to bring enjoyment and creativity and encouragement to the children. So before we start, you can grab your yoga mat, maybe a cushion if you have one, or a pillow, and a blanket. See you soon. So taking a seat in cross-legged position, make sure your legs are crossed at the shins and you're sitting tall. So that's one thing with yoga, we're going to sit as tall as we can. Okay, so going to close down the eyes for a second. I'm going to imagine the colours of a rainbow in your mind. What colours do you see? Breathe in through your nose and slowly breathe out through your mouth. Well done. We're going to do that again. So closing down your eyes. Imagine that beautiful rainbow again. And breathe in through your nose and let it slowly out through your mouth. And one more time, keeping the eyes closed if you can. Breathing in through your nose. Noticing the rainbow and slowly out through your mouth. If you can, keeping your eyes closed still. And I want you to imagine the colour blue in the rainbow. Imagine this blue light is surrounding you. Breathe in the glowing blue light and think to yourself, people listen when I talk, and I am a good listener. Say to yourself, I feel heard. And then bringing your attention to your throat area, where your voice comes from. And imagine a beautiful blue light filling that entire area. Take a nice deep breath in. Open your mouth and let it go. Well done. So if you want to open your eyes. So today on our rainbow, we are going to be looking at the colour blue. And what things are blue that you can think of? The sky, the beautiful sky. The ocean, maybe some blueberries. So we're going to begin and do some silly ohms. Now if you've never done silly ohms before, they're pretty silly. So we're going to think of animals that live in the big blue ocean, maybe like a blowfish. We try some blowfish silly ohms. We make ourselves all big, like the blowfish. And when he's ready, he'll go, oh! Do you want to give that a go? Make yourself big like the blue blowfish. Make your cheeks all big. Let me hear you. Oh, very good. What about a starfish? Let's stretch out our bodies like the starfish. And imagine that the starfish was about to wake up. So the starfish was closed down with his head down, and when he woke up, he'd go, oh! Do you want to try that, sleepy starfish? Ready, steady, oh! Very good. What about our crab? Our snappy crab. What sort of oh might he do? Your turn. Oh, very good. Now let's sit tall for one of our serious ohms. And this time we're going to really concentrate on the ohm coming from our throat. So breathing into the throat and out. Well done. Pop on your yoga goggles. Very good. Can you pop them on upside down? And you pull them apart and pop them onto your lap. Very good. We're going to use 4 words. And these 4 words help us quieten our mind and they help us meditate. So when our monkey mind is racing around, we can give that monkey a job. And he's going to remember these 4 words. And they are peace begins with me. Can you say them? Peace begins with me. And we're going to give him another job to do. While we're saying the words, we're going to bring our thumb and forefinger together saying peace. Then begins, middle finger and thumb. Begins with ring finger and thumb. And then me, baby finger and thumb. So peace begins with me. Try it and get comfortable with it. Peace begins with me. Great. Bring them back down onto your lap. Peace begins with me. Nice and loud. Peace begins with me. Louder. Peace begins with me. Wow, well done. Your regular voice. Peace begins with me. Slow it down and quieter. Peace begins with me. Slow it down some more and even quieter still. Peace begins with me. A tiny whisper. Begins with me. Close your eyes, tiny whisper. Begins with me. Now close your mouth and say it in your mind. And again. And one more time. Well done. And when you're ready, open your eyes nice and wide. We're going to wiggle those fingers and wiggle those toes. And since we're talking about a rainbow, we're going to sing a little song about a rainbow before we have a story. So you ready? These are the actions to our song. Okay? Go red, yellow, pink, green, orange, purple, blue. We try it again. Red, yellow, pink, green, orange, purple, blue. We try it to a song. We're going to do it to the other side this time, okay? Red and yellow and pink and green, orange and purple and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow. I can see 1, 2. Well done. Same side. Red and yellow and pink and green, orange and purple and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow. I can see 1, 2. Well done. Give yourself a big squeeze. Ready for a story? Okay, so our story is all about under the sea. So before we start, I'm going to show you a few of the yoga poses so you know how to do them. So you might see a jellyfish under the sea. So let's do jellyfish pose. Ready? Very good. You could meet a dolphin under the sea. So let's do our dolphin pose. So make a nice little triangle with your arms. And you're going to tuck your toes under and then lift your hips up high into dolphin pose. Maybe you could meet a crab. Let me show you crab pose. Do you want to try it? Ready, crabs? Very good. We're going to try whale pose. So coming onto your back, hands down, bend your knees, push into your feet and lift those hips. And when you're ready, we're going to blow bubbles out through our mouth. Very good. You could meet a turtle under the sea. So this way we're going to do our turtle pose. Legs out wide and hands down in front. Great. And fish. You could meet a fish under the sea. So be nice and careful doing this pose. Coming down onto your elbows and just bending your head back just slightly. Be very careful with this one, guys. So now that we've practiced them, it's time for our story. Under the Sea by Anna Milbourne. Have you ever looked out to sea and wondered what lies under the waves? Other side, having a look under the waves. The sea is so big, it reaches all around the world. In each place, it's as different as can be. Near a sunny shore where the water is warm, there are hundreds of jewel-bright fish. They bustle around the coral reef, nibbling at teeny tiny plants, ready fishes. You decide what sort of fish you're going to be. Are you going to be a stripy fish, a spotty fish? Your choice. So this is the one that we have to be a little bit extra careful with, guys. You could even use a little pillow to help. You're going to put the top of your head onto it. Elbows down. Bend your head back just for a moment. Take a nice breath in. And fishies breathing out. Well done. Slowly lying down. And bringing yourself back up. A turtle swims along and settles on the seabed where lots of eager yellowfish crowd around to clean its shell. Do you remember turtle pose? You could be a big turtle, a little turtle. You're going to be a baby turtle? You decide. So legs wide, your arms down. If you want to stay up, that's fine. I'm going to tuck our head in and out. Very good, turtles. Come back in and out. We do it one more time. Tuck that head in and out. And take a nice breath here. Well done, turtles. At night, the fish tuck themselves into nooks and crannies to go asleep. A hungry eel slinks out of its hole to hunt. Any creature it finds might become a midnight snack. So an eel looks a bit like the same shape as a snake. So we're going to do like a snake pose, but we'll call it eel pose today. So hands under your shoulders, forehead to the ground, and breathe in, slithery eel. Breathing out, let's go again, forehead to the floor, breathing in, come up eel, and slithering along, looking for a midnight snack. One more time, forehead to the floor, breathing in and slither along here, then breathe out, and coming back down. Well done, eels. Slowly make your way up to seated. When morning comes, the eel skulks home and other creatures roam around. In an underwater meadow, sea cows munch on long sea grass. Let me show you cow pose. You might already know. On all fours, so you have your forelegs ready, we're going to reach our chin up and our tail up. Ready? Breathing in. Let me hear your sea cow noises. Let's go in again. Reaching your chest and chin up and your tail. Moo. Very good. One more time. Ready? Moo. Well done, sea cows. A group of rays swim slowly by. They flap their wings as though they're flying and glide out in the open sea. Let's do a ray pose. So we're going to balance on one leg, stretching out and kicking out our tail behind. And staying here a moment, breathing in. Maybe waving your arms up and down. Great. We're going to do that to the other side. So swimming through the sea, stretching your arms out, poking your tail out behind, and waving your arms. Make sure you're taking a nice deep breath in and out. Beautiful, well done. Imagine sailing across the wide blue sea. There's nothing but water for miles and miles. Well, we're going to go on a boat. Legs up for boat pose. And here's your sail. What colour is your boat? Is it a speedboat? Is it a paddle boat? You decide. Very well done. One more time. Take a breath in on your boat. And coming down. Well done, kids, well done. Then suddenly beneath you swims the biggest creature there's ever been. Do you know what it could be? It's a gentle giant. A big blue whale. He's searching for other whales. He sings a blooming, lonely song into the empty blue. From far away across the sea, another whale song comes floating back. So shall we do our whale pose? Do you remember it? Coming lying on to the mat with a flat back, bend your knees, hands down either side, and we're going to lift your hips up high. And then remember, the whale's going to breathe in and blowing out the bubbles. And again, lift a little bit higher. Breathe in and blowing out those bubbles again. Last time. Breathe in and blowing out those bubbles. Super. Bringing your hips back onto the mat and making your way back up nice and slowly. Out here, far from any shore, the sea is very deep. It gets darker and darker the deeper you go. Then all at once, twinkling lights appear. All kinds of strange and pretty creatures are flashing messages in the dark. So like the jellyfish. Do you remember the jellyfish pose? I'm going to stretch up our arms first. And we know that the jellyfish has lots of arms, so I'm going to dangle them down. And if you can reach, you can give your toes a little tickle. Great, let's do it again. Stretch tall. Giving those toes a little tickle. One more time, jellyfish. Reach a little bit higher this time. There you go, super. It takes hours to get to the bottom of the sea. People have been there in little submarines. They found mountains and valleys, just like you see on land. But there were other things no one had ever seen before. Odd rocky chimneys puff out hot black water. So hand on your tummy. I'm going to breathe through your nose and breathe out hot, puffy water with our mouth, like the rocky chimneys. Are you ready? So breathing in through your nose. Breathe out. Very good. Let's try that again. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more time. Breathe in through your nose. Fill up your tummy and squeezing your belly, let the air out through your mouth. Very good. and pearly crabs and scarlet tube worms live all around. Remember our crab? Hands behind you, press into your feet and lift your hips high, crabby. Very good. Kick out your right foot, crabby. Back down, then the left. Well done. One more time, right. And one more time, left, crab. Very good. Push into the hands, go up high and slowly come down. Very good. Not many things live at the bottom of the sea. Most live near the top where it's sparkling bright. Tumbling schools of silvery fish rush along beneath the waves. Dolphins chase after them, rounding up fish to eat. Do you remember dolphin pose? So coming onto all fours, making that triangle with your arms and your hands, holding onto your, clasping your hands, curling your toes under. I'm going to lift the hip. Very good. And holding here, going to take a nice breath in, dolphins. And out. And again, breath in. And out. One more time, dolphins. And out. Very good. Gently drop your knees. And slowly make your way back up to seated. Great. We're nearly there. Dolphins can't breathe underwater like all the fishes do. They have to breathe the air instead through little blowholes in their heads. They leap out of the water as they speed along and catch a breath before they dive back down. You could spend forever and a day exploring the deep blue sea, but sail far enough across the waves and you'll always come to shore. So I hope you enjoyed that book, Under the Sea. Now we are going to look at our little chart of feelings. It's feelings of gratitude, feeling grateful for something in your life. And today, if you remember, what colour were we looking at on our rainbow? Blue, that's right. So we're going to find our little blue dot. Here's blue, and it reads, name a thing that you're thankful for. So naming a thing that you're thankful for, and take a moment there. It could be your alarm clock for waking up in the morning. It could be a computer that you do some work on. Whatever comes to your mind, I want you to close your eyes and give thanks for having that in your life. Now I want you to think of a person in your life that you were grateful for. It could be a mum, a dad, a sister, a brother, a teacher, a friend, an aunt, an uncle, a granny, a granddad, anybody. It could be somebody working in a shop. And I want you to make a wish for them. We are going to blow a wish bubble and hope that the wish for this person comes true. So ready? We're going to breathe in and blow out our wish bubble. It's only a little one. I'm going to try again. Let me give it a go. Ready? Oh, there were more that time. Lots of wishes that time. So it's important to give thanks for the people and things in your life that you have. So guys, now we're coming towards the end of the class. You're going to lie down onto the mat, grab your blanket, wrap it around you, make yourself nice and cozy. And for the last time, Before you completely relax, we're going to squeeze our knees up into our chest, giving ourselves a big hug. Bring up your forehead to your knees. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Staying here. Taking a breath in. And then just relaxing and letting go, closing down your eyes. Letting every muscle relax and sink into the mat below. If you can, keep your eyes closed. If not, just lying as still as possible. And taking a deep breath in, into your throat and out through your mouth. And again, breathing in through your nose, feeling it here in your throat, imagining a beautiful blue colour fill your entire throat. And open your mouth and letting it go. One more time, breathing in. And opening your mouth, breathing out. Now I want you to imagine that your yoga mat has turned into a magic carpet. And the magic carpet is going on a journey down deep under the sea. You float down. It's a beautiful feeling as you feel the water go by. And you land down on the seabed. You open your eyes and look around. Notice all the beautiful sea animals swimming around. They're so pleased to see you. You notice a sparkly fish looking at you. And he swims over to you. What colour is this fish? Listen to the fish. He wants to tell you his name. Or her name. And then the fish swims away. And you are filled with joy and gratefulness for being able to meet the animals under the sea. You look around again, notice what else you see. What are the colours you see? What kind of smells are there? Can you taste anything? Can you hear anything? How do you feel? It's a beautiful, peaceful feeling here under the sea. You look around one more time. And now it's time to come back onto your magic carpet, lying down. You say goodbye to all the sea animals. And they tell you that you can come back here whenever you want. All you have to do is close your eyes and use your imagination. But for now, you wave them goodbye and float backwards until you arrive back onto your yoga mat. And take a deep breath in and out. I'm going to bring some movement back into your body, so maybe wiggling your fingers and toes. You can give the body a stretch if that feels okay. Before you get up, you can give yourself a big hug. And coming to join me by sitting up on your mat. Bring your hands in prayer. Thank you very much for joining me for today's yoga class. Namaste.